Okay, part three on the Genesis tractors. So Ford had put a team together and given them a big challenge. Build a tractor that can go toe-to-toe with a boxcar Magnum. Oh, and by the way, it needs to be done yesterday. And also, we're doing this on the cheap. You don't have a lot of budget to play with here. Get to work. And that's exactly what the team did. All the while, on the executive side of the house, Ford New Holland was making it known that they were up for grabs, which ended up attracting the attention of Fiat. See, Fiat had tried on multiple occasions to sell equipment over here in the States, but they never really got anywhere, mainly because most of the tractors just weren't big enough. So when they got wind of what was going on with the Genesis tractors during the development process, they felt like maybe this might be their golden ticket into the North American market. When Ford New Holland started testing in Italy, where Fiat was headquartered, they were watching, and the solid results convinced them to come to the table. And they finalized the deal in 1991, even before the tractors went into production. So how did it sell? Very well, quite frankly. When Fiat launched the tractors for the 94 model year, you could buy an 8670 with a super steer axle for less than $85K. And that compared pretty favorably with Case IH and John Deere's pricing at the time. Furthermore, with the build quality and the feature set, you get a lot for your money. Overall, farmers had a lot to like about the Genesis tractors. Did they put a big dent in the red and green sales? Probably not huge, like not sound the alarm kind of numbers. But it did make a lot of those dyed-in-the-wool red and green farmers think twice. Fiat also marketed these machines a lot on the global level, and they sold very well. In fact, during the 15-year production run, you could buy a Genesis with any one of 7 different names on the hood. Ford, New Holland, Fiat Agri, Landini, Bueller Versatile, Kloss, and Cat. The last two, I suppose, could be up for debate. They shared a lot of parts, but they used different power plants. So there you have it. That's the story of how a once-in-a-lifetime team of individuals came together and built a world beater of a row crop tractor. The wild part about this story is how tight the budget constraints were for this deal. The total project budget was somewhere between 32 and 36 million bucks. Now, before anybody says, well, heck, anybody could design a tractor for that much money, blah, blah, blah. Consider this. When IH put the 50 series transmission together about a decade earlier, they sunk 200 million bucks into it. 200 million bucks into just the transmission. Ford guys, they engineered a whole new tractor with class leading innovation for 20% of that. Anyway, if you want to go down a long rabbit hole on this, or if you want the details on this bad mamma jamma that I just put on screen, I'll put the link in our bio so you can check it out. That's a bad machine right there, and it's got a pretty cool story of its own. Anyway, make it a good one. Talk to you soon.